Credit back with another video. Just wanted to take a little bit of time to let y'all know about some different specials I got going on, and these specials that I have that are ongoing, and some new specials that are only going to be for my live viewers. So the ones who watch me, on a regular basis, even the ones who might pop in and watch me by accident, you're also going to get some specials just because you're watching it live. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some different picks. What I'll be doing is I'll be taking my time on a live, and what I'll do, I'll randomly just pick a number and have everybody put in a number what they're going to choose, and then based on what number they pick, I'm gonna roll that number and see who gets the closest without going over. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do that randomly on different lives. So when you see a live, hey, just tune in. Maybe I might do one at 4 o'clock one day, 2 o'clock one day. I'll do some late at night. I'll do some in the evening time. That way it's completely fair because everybody's schedule is different, right? Everybody's availability is different. So I'll be doing different lives at different times of the day, where my main purpose is just to be able to give away some knowledge, and then also give away either some free services or big discounts on services. Okay, so like right now, today I'm going to do 50% off of services. So somebody who's watching my live right now, between now and next about 45 minutes of hearing my chit chat, let's say, somebody's going to receive my services for 50% off. Okay, then I'll do another one where somebody might just get all my services for free, completely free. Okay, so with that being said, by the way, I also want to take the time to plug in that I have a big heart and some big love for my people who have been incarcerated. As long as you haven't raped anybody, there's some exclusions to the rule. Okay, so but if you've been incarcerated for petty crimes, and I consider petty crimes like you sold some dope, you sold some weed, you sold some crack, you're taking care of your family, we can't help who bought it. Okay, everybody can get into that whole back and forth. I'm not worried about that. But you sold some dope, you made some moves, you robbed a couple banks, you know what I'm saying? You slapped a couple people because they were talking crap, and or whatever the case may be. All right, but you haven't raped any little boys or little girls, and I don't mean that to be funny, but I'm just saying, like, for real, like I need paperwork. Anybody who has been released out of prison within the past year, not within the past, like you got locked up back 20 years ago. If you got locked up within the past year, I will fix your credit for free. Okay, here are the steps. You have to send an email to inquiry@jknowscredit.com. That's inquiry, INQUIRY @jknowscredit.com. Inquiry@jknowscredit.com. All right, so once you send that in, you're saying, hey, this is blah, 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 blah. Now I'm not going to believe just that. I need paperwork. To show. Okay, and people can also fake paperwork. So I'm also going to check your paperwork. Okay, so you might have a cousin, a friend, a brother, who has been incarcerated and they've been released. Okay, and it's not trying to be funny or anything like that, but I'm gonna make this clear. I'm only doing this for my brothers. Okay, I'm not saying that anybody's wrong or that I'm just saying, like, look, I'm helping my brothers, just like there are certain people who only help certain people. In this case, I'm only helping my brothers. Okay, so if you're not a brother, I'm not talking about you. Okay, so just want to make that clear. But I will take care of your credit for free, just because you need a chance. You need a chance to win. Okay, and right now society is going to give you like $7 to $10 an hour, or give your friend, your cousin, a little bit of money. It's going to entice them to want to go back out here and rob people. It's going to entice them to go back out here and want to sell dope again, because $10 ain't no money. You know what I mean? And so they're going to have to go through like a lot of hoops just to get $10, when they can get their credit right, take some credit cards, because you can get credit cards without even no proof of income. Take some credit cards, they can flip that. I'll also help them if they want the help in day trading. You know what I'm saying? After they get funded, they want to spend some money with day trading. I can teach them day trading. That way, they ain't got to do nothing out here for nobody else. They can make money for themselves, okay? So I just wanted to quickly plug that in for anybody who knows anyone that is a brother or sister who just got out of prison within the last year and they need their credit fixed. Send me an email, inquiry@jknowscredit.com. Send information, send paperwork if you're serious, and I will double check to make sure you're not capping, and I will reach out to you and say, hey, this is what I need from you, documents I need, and I'm gonna take care of you for the free ski, okay? So I know some people are gonna be like, yeah, well, they got locked up, they had their chance, and I'm over here struggling, I need my credit fixed for free. Like, you just selfish. Get out your feelings about that. This ain't about you right now. Folks been locked up for a year, 2 years, 3 years. Some of these people's family members died while they locked up. They couldn't even call them or see them or nothing, okay? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, all right? I just want you to know that. So this is live on live recorded, okay? So I'm also gonna give everybody the opportunity to share this video, only because you might share it with somebody that you know they might need their credit fixed, and I'm gonna be doing 50% off of credit repair services by the time I'm done with this video for one person who's watching right now. So share the video with somebody, not simply for popularity, just simply for you want to help this other person that you know, and you may know that they credit ain't right. They may have never showed you their credit score, but based on the way they move, you know their credit ain't right. All right, so share that video. You might want to share it on Facebook. Wherever. You might want to share it on social media. They got about another 30 minutes before I do what I got to do and give somebody on this live, those services, okay? And just because I'm me, you just never know what I'm going to do on top of that. You just never know, just based on the type of person that I am. So just try to tune in and share it with people that you know who may need the services, okay? But right now, what I'm going to do, let me throw this away. Right now, what I'm doing already is I have a special in place. It's $88 to get started with traditional credit repair, or what I call a standard repair service. All right, so let me tell you how my standard repair service works a little bit. Okay, so standard repair services is basically a lot of letter writing and a lot of documentation sent through the internet, so that way I can be able to get things removed off your credit. There are steps in place. There's a step 1, a step 2, a step 7, a step 9 in some instances, a step 14. Okay, all of them steps are months. Depending on what it is that's on your credit, depending on the reason why it won't come off your credit, it takes different strength and different things and different writing, and it has to come across different desks for it to get removed off of your credit. People say, well, I write the most incredible letters on the planet. It don't matter how great your letter is. It doesn't matter how good you word it. If it doesn't go across the right desk it needs to go across, it will not get removed. This is why there's a bit misconception about who's good at credit repair and who's not, because they think that, my cousin went to such and such and their thing came off in 3 weeks, and I've been paying you for 4 months and my stuff's still not off, so something ain't working. That's a big misconception in the credit industry. They think that this person is better. And the only thing that's different with J Knows Credit, and I'm just gonna be 100% real, is that I have integrity enough to make sure that I am refunding clients if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, or I'm communicating, hey, this service doesn't have refunds and things like that. All right. So I've been having, like a lot of people hit me up and they expect what has happened with a previous client I've dealt with. Maybe I've had clients who've got stuff off the first 2 days, the first week, the first 3 weeks, And they automatically assume that every client is going to do the same exact thing. They assume that, oh, well, it happened for this client, it's definitely going to happen for me in the same time frame. And that's just not true. You know what I'm saying? And so this is even why with my other services that are not like the $88 to start, $99 a month, which is my traditional service, which is why I keep working on the profile, with that service. But my other service with removing all of your negative collections and things like that with my expungement service, with going through that service, you pay all up front for a more aggressive approach. You're not just looking at actual letter writing. So people saying, well, hey, I looked at my credit report on Identity IQ and I don't see a dispute in place for that. Well, if I was doing traditional methods, then you would see a dispute. But because you're paying for a non-traditional method, you're not always going to see any type of information from your credit monitoring service. The reason why is because I'm not using the same process that most are using. I'm not using the simple write a letter and it goes through a dispute process. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing a whole lot more, which I cannot disclose, in the background. That's not just with them. So it's premature to say that, hey, this isn't being worked on because I don't see an alert. All right. It's being worked on a different way. All right. So it's kind of hard. I know that people say, well, I need to know everything about everything before I invest. I need to know everything. I need to know how the process works. I need to know how they make it. I need to know who the founder is. I need to know who you're writing it to. I need to know what you're saying, and all that. But we don't do that in other areas of our life. If you look at what you buy, the clothes you buy, you don't look up who owns it for the most part. You don't look up who cooked the food in the back and if they were wearing gloves or not. You don't look at how were these dishes cleaned that I'm eating off this fork, or has it been cleaned properly? This glass of wine you're drinking, has it been cleaned? Has it been wiped? Or did they just rinse this shit off and then give it to me? So please understand that I know that we pick and choose what we like to actually, I'll say, dig deep on. We'll pick and choose what we find to be something we have to dig deep as far as information on. I gotta know all this. No, you don't. You don't need to know everything. If you want to know everything about my process, you can pay me to learn what I do. All right. If all you care about is the results, then it's very, very easy to just, get the service and then wait on your results. And if you're not getting the results, then in the scheduled time frame, then we do what we got to do on that side. Okay. So that's how that process works. All right. But right now, $88 a month and $88 to start and $99 a month. All right. Is for my standard services right now. Special $2,400 for credit expungements. This gets rid of all of your negative collections. All right. On your report in 180 business days. Or you get your money back, or you can use it to get other services, maybe other inquiries you need to get removed or something like that. But that is up to you 100%. Okay. And that's only based on the normal pricing, because the $2,400 is under a special. No matter how many negatives you have, that $2,400 is not a refundable price, but it's 180 business days, and you don't have to pay maybe $4,000 or $5,000 or $8,000 just because you have so many negative things on your credit and you want them off a little bit faster. Okay. So you can pay $88 to start, $99 a month, or $2,400. Now this special for $2,400 is going to end. So right now, if a person wins this contest, let's say, and they say, yo, Jay, I want to get the expungement service. Well, right now my special is $2,400. So if you want that, you only have to pay $1,200. Okay. You might have $300,000 worth of collections on your credit that's going to be removed for only $1,200. All right. Or you might say, hey, Jay, well, I want to get your credit repair. Well, instead of paying $88 and $99 a month, you only got to pay $44 today. And then you pay $50 a month, basically $49 a month for your credit repair. All right. So That's the type of, special a person can get right now just from, being here. Okay. But the specials by themselves, even if a person doesn't win right now, the specials by themselves are automatically, they're already good. It's already at a good price, right now. Now, in this economy right now, and I'm trying to be scary, but in this economy right now, if you don't have credit, it's going to be tough. If you don't have credit, it's going to be tough. If you don't have money invested in real money, it's going to be tough. If you don't have gold and silver and crypto, it's going to be tough. If you don't have a skill to make money off the internet, as far as having an actual skill, it's going to be tough. Okay, so credit can fund any area that you need money in. Like if you want to flip money, I don't care how you want to flip the money. If you want to flip money, you don't need business funding, guys. I know it sounds great, and I know it's fantastic to have it. I know it separates your money. Trust me, I get it. But most people don't have any business credit built up yet. If you need some business credit, that is a $2,500 service that we will help you build within 8 months, okay? We try to do it within like 5 or 6, but because people are delaying their own processes, we're saying 8 months, okay? But within 8 months or less, you can build up your profile to be able to get some money. What does some money mean? You can get between $25,000 and $100,000, depending on the industry that you're in. That's very important because people try to promise, even on this social media platform, YouTube, people try to promise you're going to get $1 billion and they don't even know what kind of business you're in. You cannot get any amount of funding for any business. That's a big misconception. You cannot just go get, starting from scratch, building up a profile in 6 to 8 months and go out here and get $1 million in actual business funding. No, you cannot do that. All right. You don't have enough oomph to your credit profile to do that unless you are buying trade lines that have like 100,000 and $1 million and they have like 10 years of history on a business credit profile. But building it from scratch, you definitely cannot do that. All right. Anybody telling you different is trying to fluff you to pay them some money in order to do that. So you can actually take your real personal credit money, invest it in a business or invest it in a way to flip money. Like for me, I do ads, I do drop shipping, okay? I also help people build drop shipping stores. So if you want to do drop shipping, let's say, all right, I do the actual store, I have it ran. It's going to cost you $8,000 to get your store ran. All right, it's a little bit of extra money you got to pay for a couple extra things, that come off a card, roughly about $500 worth of expenses. But that's over a course of time. But $8,000. Now you got products being drop shipped all over the world. And that's just my process. Now you can go on YouTube, watch some videos on how to drop ship. You can do some stuff free. You can get on Alibaba. You can do a lot of research. You can do all that. I don't do, or nor do I have to do any of that. Okay, I have a team. I have people. I have bots. I have females, I have males, I have people overseas doing all this work for me, and I don't have to touch nothing. Everything, all the prices are changed on my products to make sure that they're selling. All I gotta do is just sit back and collect money. Now, I invested my own money to make sure that I could be able to do that. And I have a process where I have to invest somebody else's money to do that. Now, am I gonna make a profit off of it if you decide to pay me? Absolutely. Yes, that's not something crazy. I'm going to make a profit. Yes, if you decide to invest with my partners on what I'm doing with doing drop shipping. But I'm just saying there's so many different ways you can use. I use my credit to invest in it. My credit, I spent the money to invest in it. And now the money I'm making back every single month is so much more than my payment on my credit card that I can pay other credit cards. You understand what I'm saying? So investing in something that's making you more money, but it's not your money. You're investing your credit. You're using your credit to leverage to make more money. And I say this all the time, but it is the best form of leverage. And it is the only thing that us black people, okay, if you're black, you know what I'm saying, that we can apply for, that it doesn't ask us what our color is. So it's an even playing field. When you sell your house, they know what color you are. So they can actually change the price or make it lower or higher because, hey, a black person lived here. So they can lower the cost, okay, or lower the value that you can sell your house for based on your color. Okay, this is true facts. But when you're doing credit, there's nothing that shows your actual color. All right, when you're dealing with these credit cards, there's no spot that says if you're black or if you're white. All that matters is your profile. All that matters is that profile, not racial profile. Okay, so it is the best thing to where it makes it an even playing field to get money. Take that money and make you some more money, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't take money and sit there on a lot of stuff. Like, you got stuff, but what can you do with that stuff? Unless it actually has some real value, resale value, where you can get some money, you know, right then and there. All right, so check my time. See, I got 20 minutes. I'm 20 minutes in. Okay, so look, quick time check. Whoever wants to get this service and whatever else I'm going to throw in, because y'all just know how I am, they got about 25 more minutes, because at about 45 minutes into this video, we're going to finish the giveaway. Okay, and all those who are patient, you know what? I think I'll just do some. I might do some Cash Apps today too. How about that? I might do some Cash Apps. Send some Cash App payments today. Why not? Okay, I think about 25 minutes. You know, to get on here. 25 minutes. I'm just letting you know. They got about 25 minutes because my Tesla's almost done charging. And I'm going to be out of here, okay? So, all payments, all Cash Apps, all services, we're going to have that person's name. Have you send me an email with all your information so that way I can get started and take care of your process, okay? All right, so we talked about taking your credit and getting leverage. Now, that's something I talk about a lot. Why do I talk about it so much? Because it's so powerful. It really is so powerful, and I think that everybody doesn't get it. Everybody doesn't get it. Guys, if y'all got kids and you're not adding your kids as authorized users to your credit profiles, guys, you're missing out. You're hurting your kids. You're hurting your kids if you're not adding them as authorized users on your credit cards. Now, you should not add them if your credit is messed up. If you've been missing payments on that credit card, do not add them. If you know you're going to miss a payment this coming month and you got them on there, take them off of it. All right? I've seen people who've had these authorized users and add their kids to it, then F their credit up, and then they mess their kids' credit up. And they knew beforehand they were going to miss these payments. So make sure that if you're going to miss payments, I hope you don't, but if you're going, or if you have to, get your kids off of your credit cards before you do that. But those who have all this years of credit, maybe you're a grandma, maybe you got some grandkids that's already like 16 and 17 or 14 or whatever like that. Hey, add your grandkids, your grandbabies to your credit cards. You got 20, 30 years of credit card history. Add them onto those cards. That way they can actually get that credit history. And that way they ain't got to ask you to be no co-signer every time they need something. Okay, so help them out by adding them. Don't charge them. It's your family. Just add them on there and help them out. Okay, don't give them an actual credit card. Just add them to the card to help their credit. Okay. Excuse me, I just had that chai latte, man. Woo. Feeling good. And hopefully y'all are feeling good too. Hopefully you've got some expectation, even though we're going through all this crap. Y'all are not just, y'all looking past what's going on right now, and y'all are looking towards all the good things that's going to happen. You know, even with your credit right now, your credit might be 300, 400, 500. You know what I mean? Maybe it's 700. You need to be 750. Okay, like, don't look at everything that's going on that's negative. You got to focus on that positive stuff if you want positive outcomes to happen. And I really believe that for a lot of people, and this goes for a lot of different levels, but I'm gonna talk about credit on this level. Okay, I believe that if you are not lining up, your credit ain't gonna line up either. All right, I'm gonna say that again. If you're not lining up, your credit isn't going to line up. If you don't have the right thought processes and expectation, if you're not speaking the right things, if you're not doing the right things, your credit ain't going to never get better. It's not. Because it don't matter what letter somebody sends in, it don't matter what work they're doing on the computer, it don't matter. There's something blocking it. It could be spiritually, it could just be an energy, it could just be like, yo, you haven't learned a lesson yet. I don't know. But you could have had, yo, CJ the credit fixer fix your credit. Then you had, you know, these other people that I don't even know their names. I don't look up their stuff on YouTube, fix your credit. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't pay this person and that person, this person and that person, and you can't figure out what the problem is. The problem ain't none of them people fixing your credit. The problem is that you haven't lined up with God. You ain't lined up with Spirit. You ain't lined up with Buddha. You ain't lined up with yourself. You don't know who you are. You're not stable. You don't have 10 toes down. I don't know what it is, but something ain't lining up. There's something you haven't learned yet to go to a different level, even in your finances. And I don't know what that is. And I can't tell you why you have 5 different people fix your credit and you still can't get your credit fixed. I don't know. Okay? There's things that's beyond physical control. If you don't understand that, then I can't help you. Because everybody I know doesn't think like that, okay? But I firmly believe in the power of words, the power of using them, the power of not using them. I believe in the power of thoughts, using them for evil or using them for positivity. I believe you reap what you sow. If you think positive, you reap positive. If you think negative, you reap negative. I believe what you put in, you get out. You watch gossip all the time. You worried about shade room. You worried about crates. You worried about everything else but your freaking money and your kids having some success and legacy. You worried about everything else but you having some wealth. You worried about everybody else's life but your own financial life. I can't help you with that. Things don't line up. Like, what are you putting inside yourself? You follow what I'm saying? Like, if you don't put it in, it's not going to come out. People ask me all the time, like, Jay, how do you have the attitude you have? How do you smile through pain? How do you do that? Because I have a different level of thinking. I have a different level of thought process that, hey, me thinking about this negative shit ain't gonna fix nothing. What's it gonna do? Me having this pity party, what is it gonna do? Who cares about my pity party? These folks out here, they still going to work. My pity party don't mean nothing. They still gotta go to work. They still watching YouTube and not watching me. They still on Instagram and they still hide in the bathroom when they should be working. Nobody care about my problems. They got their own problems. You got your own problems. Nobody cares. When you understand that, you start focusing on what's going to be positive because the positive helps you. Not about what happened to you or what you did. You're beating yourself up. For what? You should have did more during the pandemic. You shouldn't have gained 20 pounds during the pandemic. You're mad because this and that. You ain't got the job you want. Life ain't working out. And we got niggas dead every goddamn day. And you talking about, you sitting here living in shit. And you're not, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That just pisses me off. Like, you got the nerve. You got the nerve to be complacent and you breathing. We got the nerve to be complacent and we still living. People sitting here fighting to get out of countries. People sitting here dying, throwing their kids, their babies over gates just to make sure that they're free. Risking breaking their baby's spinal cord and back, throwing them over a gate just so they can get free. This is what moms are doing in Afghanistan and in other countries just to be able to get their people out. Sleeping in cages for several days. And you complaining about a little bit of crap. You complaining that your boyfriend, you know, he don't like you no more. When you got 7 other guys probably texting you. You worried about stupid stuff. You worried about what? You're about a $10 an hour job they fired you from. You ain't lose no career money. You ain't lose $100,000 a year. You lost like 30. You can get 30K job anywhere. You can breathe somewhere and make 30K. What you mad about? Why you crying at the altar for? For what? That ain't nothing. You ain't lost nothing. You ain't got no real problems. I live with pain every single day. I have a 24/7 pain throughout my whole entire body. I have buildup throughout my whole body. Nobody would ever know unless I told them, because I smile so freaking much. I literally have to manage pain 3 hours a day just trying to get out of a situation of pain. Sometimes it takes me longer than that. I'm not telling you this for no pity party. I'm telling you, like, you ain't got no real problem. You're not in no wheelchair. You're not blind. What you complaining about? You don't have the money you want. Okay, where are you investing money at? Money in the savings account. You ain't making no money there. You're making no money in there. Where's your money invested? If you tell me there's a person who wants to make some money, I'm gonna ask you, where's their money invested? If they say a CD account and a savings account or a bond, I'm gonna know they don't know nothing about money, and they're gonna be broke when they retire, and all that money that they got saved is gonna be gone within about 5 years. It's gonna be depleted, 100%. If I look at a portfolio, I can tell you if a person's gonna have it and they're gonna make it or not. But most people do not know that they're not going to make it financially. They don't know. They think because everybody else is doing something, they're supposed to do it. Whatever everybody else is doing, you need to do the opposite. I promise you. When everybody was rocking white tees back in the day and there was D4L out, everybody had the white t-shirts on, I did not participate. Why? Because all the guys looked exactly the same. If I wanted to get a female to talk to me, I had to not look like the niggas in the white shirts. I had to stand out. You follow me? I had to do the complete opposite of what was in style. So you can't do what's in style. Like right now, in style is sitting at home watching TV, trying to find the next Netflix series to be able to feed your comfortability, to make you sit there, and the only thing you're going to do is scroll on your phone. You're not going to Google anything that's important. You're not going to look up anything that's going to help you in whatever goal or dream that you say that you have. All you're going to do is sit there and scroll or post or take a selfie while you're chilling on the couch, Netflix and chill by myself. No nigga needed. Haha, deuces. For what? Blah, blah, blah. Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no man. Hashtag, I can do bad all by myself. Hashtag, whatever. But see, what are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for your business? What are you doing to grow yourself? See, when people tell me they want to have success, I smile in their face. Okay, yeah, you're going, man, look, man, hey, man, you keep thinking about that, you're going to become successful. In reality, though, I'm being positive. But in the reality, if they are not doing what they say that they're going to do, they ain't going to have nothing. It just sounds good. I'll see you in 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years in the same situation. Not because what you were doing didn't work. It's because you didn't do nothing. And that's what a lot of people do. They want to do a lot of nothing and make a lot of money. And that is possible. It's possible to do a lot of nothing and make a lot of money. But first, you got to do something, if that makes sense. You got to do something first. You got to build it up so that way you can sit back and still make money. All right? But if you're not building something where you can do that, you can't expect to just make money doing nothing when you're not building nothing to make the money. If that don't make sense, then it's going to be very, very hard for a lot of my people to come out of poverty or to come out of just making or reaching for 6 figures. Guys, 6 figures is not enough money. And I know everybody watching this does not make 6 figures. Guys, I'm telling you, ladies, 100K ain't no money. Okay? 300K ain't no money. And I'm talking about 300K in a year, not 300K in your lifetime. 100K, 300K, 500K, $1 million isn't truly enough money to do what you need to do. Because of the value that we have in this country over this dollar, It's not enough. It's not going up in value. It's always going down. So the more years of time that pass by, the lower the value of the dollar. Right now, the dollar is worth about 3 cents. I know. You think it's worth $1. It's not. It's worth 3 cents. It's worth 3 cents. Okay? And I'm not saying that, hey, okay, 300K, we would think that because we don't have that it's a lot of money. All right? And guys, you're talking to a guy who's homeless. You're talking to a guy who, doesn't have a high school diploma, never went to college. I'm not trying to impress you with that crap. All right? I'm just letting you know, when you get to that point, because you will, if you believe it and you're working towards it. See, that's the secret, guys. There is no other secret than this. This is the only secret. If you get nothing else from this live, this is the only secret. Set a goal and work towards it. That's it. You set the goal and you work towards it. You say, I'm going to make 100K a year, or I'm going to make 5K, or I'm going to make, doesn't have to be actual money. It could be, I'm going to get a job making this much. It could be, I'm going to go out here and find me a wife or a husband. I'm going to find whatever. You're going to speak that, and you just walk in the direction that you believe you're going to find it. Don't worry. If you're walking the wrong way, the universal laws, God's laws, will make it to where it turns you in the right direction. But you just got to start walking in the direction. But first, you got to have a goal to walk towards. That is completely it. And I'm not trying to be funny. Forget all the books you've read. That's it. That's all you need, actually. Everything else is just pointing, or I'll say tapping on that same thought. It's dancing around that same thing. To put it in layman's terms, that's all. Setting a goal, working towards the goal, everything else is going to work out. I promise you, you're going to hit that destination because you're working towards it. I know, sir. I know, ma'am. You're making shirts. You're doing photography. You're not getting a lot of people biting, and you're not getting a lot of gigs. I know. Keep taking photos. Keep posting them. Keep marketing yourself. Keep TikToking. Keep Instagramming. Don't stop because of what you see in front of you that's manifested right now physically. Don't worry about that. The universal law says if you focus on the goal and you really believe in that goal and you focus on that goal and you don't change your goal 25,000 times, you have to believe this goal and believe it's not going to change. No matter what happens to you, the goal is the goal. If you understand that, you will always hit the freaking goal 99.99% of the time. If you believe that. If you don't believe that, you will not hit the goal no matter how many times you say it and speak it. If you don't believe it and walk in the direction, it won't happen. If you change it, it won't happen. That's literally it. If you get that, and I mean for real get that, your life will 100% change. 100% backflips, everything will change. Think positively, you'll get positive. But if you're the type of person who automatically thinks negative in every situation, you tend to find negativity when a person's trying to be positive. Like over here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, here you go, right there. Mattress Firm, right? Mattress Firm. Somebody say, you know what? I got enough money to go to Mattress Firm, buy me a mattress. And you say, well, I know you're excited, but you know what I'm saying? You probably don't need to go to Mattress Firm. You know what I'm saying? They really ain't got no good mattresses like that. I mean, I sat on a couple of them, and they just won't good. You're just trying to find negativity. Why can't you be like, girl, I'm proud you ready to get you a mattress, girl. Hey, but yo, check out what's his name too. Just check out this other store. They got some good ass beds too. But yeah, you go, girl, get your fucking bed. I'm happy for you. There's a difference. See, your speech has to be different. You just can't talk the same way and think you're going to have the same results. See, if you say you want to change what you see, change what you do. Change how you speak. Change how you think. That's how things change. People say you acting funny. Like, no, I'm acting like money. I ain't acting funny. I'm acting like money. I'm acting like how I want to be seen. I want to be seen as like luxurious. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. There's a reason why I'm different. My money different too. I look different. I'm glowing. I'm shining. I'm melanated. It's a difference. When your thoughts change, your speech change, everything changes. Your credit changes based really on your thoughts first. I just talked to a guy literally, and it's a guy, he might be watching me right now. He just told me his inquiries got removed and he ain't do nothing. How that happen? How all his inquiries come off and he ain't do nothing? Probably because he lined up. See, these things actually do happen. He ain't writing no letter or nothing. They just came off for no reason because he was lined up. He's lined up. Oh, look, we got about 4 more minutes. Okay, so while we got 4 more minutes, this is what I want y'all to do, okay? I want you to... Actually, this is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to write a number. I'm going to write it on the ground. All right? Probably write it here in the dirt or in this... ooh, here we go. I'll write it in this bark right here. I'm going to write the number. And see, we got 15 people right on here. I'm just going to make it a number from 1 to 20. Just because we might get 20 people on. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it 15. Keep it 15. Keep it 15. 15 people. Well, I can't keep it because then everybody's going to be close. Let's make that easier. Okay. So I'm picking a number between 1 and 100. I'm going to write the number. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to show the number. After everybody has a chance to actually pick a number. Okay. So I might do 2. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do one for 50% off. Do another one for some cash. Okay. A little bit of Cash App. Excuse me. All right. So take this credit card. Take this credit card here. I'm going to use this credit card to actually write the number. Excuse me. All right. There's a lot of ants over here. Good Lord. All right. So I'm going to write my number. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to write my number like this. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Y'all can I'll make sure y'all can see it so y'all won't think I'm trying to, hustle anybody or nothing like that. Okay. So that way ain't nobody over here trying to change it later. Nothing like that. So yeah, hopefully it looks decent. There we go. All right. So I got my number. All right. So in the comments between the numbers 1 through 100, just go ahead and write whatever number you think I wrote in here in this bark. Yeah, it was black ants, so I definitely wasn't going to. If I saw red ants, I would have had to get a different method. Okay, I would have been like, this credit card ain't gonna work. All right, so I'll give y'all a couple minutes to put your answer if you're just joining on right now. Write a number between 1 and 100. Go through, and I'm gonna show you the number. And whoever is the closest without going over wins. So there should be no question about who won because I'm going to show it. Now, if you are writing 17 different numbers, then, I'm going to cancel like 16 of them out and only one is going to win. Okay? So don't go here and go crazy doing all these numbers because it ain't going to help you. I'm only going to take one of those numbers. All right? All right, so this is the first go around. I'm gonna do another go around. The next one's gonna be for, I'll do $20 Cash App. Okay, send somebody $20 on the next one. This one is 50% off services. Okay, it's 50% off. And that goes for any service. You ain't gotta get none of the special services. You can get ones off special, whatever. The only thing is you just gotta use it this month. You can't try to hold it for 3 months till next year. Time I'm gonna start next year or something. Like I done forgot it. I done forgot who you are. I done did 27 different lives, talked to 27 different people. I don't even know who you are. And if you even won last month or 3 months ago, okay? So, all right, so let's see what we got so far. All right, boom, 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 boom. Do. All right, everybody's guessed? Okay. So here's the number. Hopefully you can see that. It is actually 17. Now, it's crazy because I said 17 out loud, hoping that somebody was going to pick up on it, trying to give away the number. But nobody even caught that. So it is 17. I think LaSawn Paul, from what I saw, looks like he was the closest. Let me look at it again just to make sure. But it looks like LaSawn Paul was the closest, I believe, without going over. Like I said, all right, so nobody be upset. All right, so let's try this again. So this time we're going to do this for $20. And by the way, LaSawn Paul, make sure you send us an email. Inquiry at JayKnowsCredit, inquiry at JayKnowsCredit.com. That way we know it. You just send us a quick email, and we'll respond back with what we need from you. And we'll tell you, depending on what you want to do as far as services, we'll give you your options and things like that, okay? All right, so this next one, we're just going to do $20 Cash App. All right. Oh, it was Chef. Chef was the closest. Let me see. Hold on. It was first name Chef. Oh, Chef won? Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on. My bad. Chef. Who is Chef? No. He went over. I mean, he was, no, Chef. He had 15. I got you. My bad. My bad. 23 went over. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I did not smoke and I'm already tripping. My bad, Chef. My bad. Chef won. Let's do this again. For $20 in Cash App. Don't hold it against me, okay? $20 Cash App. We're gonna do another number here. Let's see. Let's see. What number? Huh, all right. I got it. And you can go ahead and put your numbers if you want to go ahead and guess. Number from 1 through 100. Number 1 through 100. Once again, this is for $20 Cash App. 1 through 100. All right. Go ahead and put your guesses. This is for $20 Cash App. 1 through 100. While y'all putting your answers, just gonna go see if I got my iPad over here so I can go ahead and make sure I brought my iPad with me so I can go ahead and Cash App for you while we're here live. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just looking at what numbers y'all writing right now as I'm walking. He said, "Chef gonna win again." I like that. I like that. Ain't no rules, man. Ain't no rules. So ain't no other rules as far as somebody winning back to back. Hey, it is what it is. If that happens, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. All right, so I don't have my iPad with me, but what I'll do is I'll screenshot whoever wins. I'll screenshot your Cash App, and I'll also post that I sent the money on Instagram. Okay, so if you don't already follow me on Instagram, to make sure that I'm not capping, okay, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at JKnowsCredit, and that's J spelled JAY KNOWS. JKnowsCredit. All right. Follow me there, and you'll be able to see the post. All right, so let's go back to this number. See what we got. So show y'all who won here. Oh, also, if you like to donate to the channel, you definitely can donate. I give away money all the time just because why not? If you like what I do, maybe you just want somebody else to give the money. I'm probably gonna give the money away. I mean, I give away money, so if you send any money to me, I'm probably gonna give it to somebody else. Maybe somebody just maybe never has won before, won anything. Might be their first time winning watching this channel. So you can submit a super chat if you like, from $1 on up to whatever you like to donate to the channel. Or if you think that I'm giving some good information and you just want to, give, to the channel and support, you definitely can do that. We take all donations and all blessings here, and we give blessings away. So that's the good thing about what I do. All right. So it's a blessing to be unselfish. Okay. So here's the number right here. Not sure if you can see it that well, but it is a 33. Okay. 33. Try to draw it there. It's kind of the best way I could in the circumstances. Okay. But 33. So let me make sure I pay attention this time and make sure that I don't call out the wrong person that won or anything. So, we can laugh about it. 33. All right, I see that. Let's see. It looks like LaShawn. You getting $20, brother. You know what I'm saying? You still getting some. You see how that worked? I must just called your name. I just called your name early. That's all. See, that was the spirit. The spirit was telling me you were going to win something, and you won something. That's what it was, right? That's what it was. You see how that worked? LaShawn, drop your Cash App, man, just so I can screenshot it. All right, I'm gonna post this whole screenshot of my ugly mug and this live right here with your screenshot of your Cash App. Just hey, somebody else might want to send you some money. I might even post, hey, if you want to bless LaShawn too, send a payment to LaShawn's Cash App. All right, send some money to LaShawn's Cash App and bless him. You don't know who he is, and hey, just send him some money. Be obedient. All right. Oh, even those who watching right now, hey, maybe you got a little bit of extra money. I don't know who LaShawn is. LaShawn might be a scammer, and he might be a great person. I don't know. But look, if you feel it in your soul and your spirit, if you feel it just because you just want to give to some random person today, hey, give some money to LaShawn. I'm gonna give him some money. Somebody else sending some money too on the screenshot. Hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, good energy all around, man. We're blessed to be blessings. You know what I mean? This doesn't help me or further my career by blessing somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just what I do. So, LaShawn Paul, is that your cash tag? Just want to make sure. Once you show me that cash tag, see, here's the thing about you already know how Cash App works. Now you put that cash tag in front of there, and once I send that payment, that money gone. It's gone. It's gone. There are ways to get it back, depending on the form of how you sent it, but for the most part, it's gone. So please make sure you give me the right Cash App name. Okay, give me the right Cash App name. The right Cash App name. Let me see. LaShawn Paul, I'm still waiting to see if you did post something already with your cash tag. It hasn't popped up on my side yet. I can't see it yet. But I do need your cash tag in front of whatever you want me to send it to. Cash tag and then what your name is on Cash App, okay? All right, so now we're waiting on that. Do I DM you for the discount? Yes, Chef. Chef Molly. Chef Molly, I might need you to come. I don't know where you live at, Chef Molly, but I love me some chefs. I love to cook too, but I love to get cooked for. I love to get cooked for. I know, that's that stank face. I love to get cooked for. So wherever you at, I might hit you up. I might have some referrals for your business. You know what I'm saying? I might know some people that may live in your area that I could send some business your way. Okay. And so I'm also going to do like a black-owned business video. I'm going to do a black-owned business live where I want you to share it with other black-owned business. I might do that. I might schedule that one because I know black business owners are very busy. So I might do one and schedule one. If you see the scheduled link in your email, tag somebody. All right, had to screenshot that. I couldn't be looking too ugly in my live, okay? But I screenshotted your your cash tag, okay? But so I'll be doing a business live and a full length business video, and I'll just be doing different ways to help black business owners, not only for credit, but also just for endorsing, some great black business in another city or state, or even in my city or state. Okay. So just want to be able to put us out there more, and we all help each other. That's the great thing about, having integrity and having good energy and positivity. And hey, I want us all to make it. That's the great thing. I want us all to make it. I don't know how to speak down on somebody else, you know what I mean, to tear down somebody else's character to make myself look good. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how these folks out here do that. You know what I mean? You don't have to break down to build up. And so I want us all to make it. And whether we're business owners or we're regular employees just trying to retire, hey, there's different ways to do that. You can stack up gold and silver, invest in crypto. You can take your credit and flip it. There's so many ways. You can get on Instagram and, just be pretty or be funny or be whatever. Or, just show your talents and get money that way. There's so many different ways. Different ways to do it. Okay. And, but thank y'all so much for watching once again. We're going to have some more giveaways. I'm going to do a $100 giveaway at least one time this month. I'm going to give somebody $100. Why? Just because somebody needs $100. I mean, you might want to drink or something. You might be broke. You might not be broke. I don't know. I'm sending somebody getting $100, So continue to watch, and I'll continue to bless as long as you continue to watch. And, God bless you. Don't forget, credit is queen. Cash is king. Okay, but the king can only move one spot on the board. That king can only go left, up, down, right. That's it. But that queen can go wherever she wants. So don't forget that, all right? Get your credit right, because that credit can get your money right, all right? This is Jay signing out, your favorite guy in the hoodie, with no hoodie today, though. See y'all next time.